Hello and welcome to another Home Inspector M.D. video. Today, we look into automatic garage door openers and what are the signs of an unsafe device. Inspecting garage door openers is important because it is a safety issue in the home that we all take for granted and we hardly ever test to see if it's working as it should. All automatic doors must sense that the door has hit some sort of obstruction while closing, stop, and then reverse back. This is a safety issue because of the massive weight of these doors and the possible injuries that can occur on pets, adults, but especially children. From the outside, we look for any visible damage to the door, missing parts, rust, denting, and rot. All of these can have an impact on the ability of the door to close and open properly. However, most of the inspection will be done inside the garage. First, we want to take a quick look at the garage door opener itself. Do we see that the chain is sagging too much? Is there anything that can interfere with its operation? Is there any physical damage to the unit? Furthermore, there should be an electrical receptacle on the ceiling of the garage that is close enough so that it could be plugged in directly to the receptacle. We do not want to see any electrical extension cords. Any use of an extension cord would be written up in the report. Why is that? Well, extension cords are meant for temporary use only, and using one in this application would be considered permanent. It's also possible that a hanging extension cord can be cut in the garage door opener chain when in operation, thus causing a safety issue. In addition, the manufacturers do prohibit the use of extension cords when installing their products, as stated in their instruction manuals. Inspectors will do a simple opening and closing of the door test. We look for a smooth operation of the opening and closing of the garage door. Once closed, does it close completely or do we see a gap? Or does the door bounce off the floor when closing? Either condition is written in the report as a condition to be fixed. But these are usually easy fixes. Every garage door opener should have two adjustment dials that should look similar to what we see here. If the door does not close completely and we see a gap at the bottom, we want to increase its travel, so the solution will be to turn the down limit adjustment screw counterclockwise. In this model, one turn equals 2 inches of travel. If the door reverses after it fully closes, then you need to decrease the down travel until it does not reverse. A home inspector then provides two standard operating tests as per the standard of practice in the industry, a non-contact and contact safety operating test. The non-contact is a simple proximity test. Every automatic garage door opener should have a photoelectric eye sensor. Now, this sensor should be within 4 to 6 inches from the floor. If it is located any higher, it will be written as a condition on the report. The test is easy. We simply break the beam with our foot while the door is closing, and that should trigger the auto reverse mechanism. As a safety feature, it prevents a child from crawling or walking under the garage door while it attempts to close. The number one reason this test can fail is the sensors are not aligned properly because something hit one of them and it knocked it out of place. They should have an indicator light that is in the on position to show that it is working. If it is not on or blinking, try adjusting them so they point toward each other. The second test is a contact reversal test. I like to perform a contact reversal test by putting a little bit of pressure on the door, about waist level, while the door is closing, to see if it reverses. If it does not reverse and keeps trying to close, it could be that the force adjustment setting is incorrect. In this model, the force adjustment setting is found at the back of the opener. If we grasp the door halfway and the door does not reverse, then you need to decrease the downforce by turning the control counterclockwise. The standard contact test is done by placing a 2x4 block of wood on the floor near the center of the door. When it touches the wood, the door should reverse back to its open state. If not, then it's written in the report. This is important because we don't want a small child to be pinned down by the heavy door. If the door stops at the block of wood, then increase the down limit by turning the down adjustment screw slightly and repeat until it reverses. The maintenance and testing of the automatic garage door opener should be part of your general home maintenance program to ensure not just proper function, but to ensure it is safe for you and your family. Finally, if you have been using this same garage door opener for many years, you may eventually come to the point where the garage door opener will be making a strange noise, sort of a whirring sound. The motor sounds like it's working, but the door does not move. The problem is this. Now, notice how the gear have worn down to the point that it can no longer create movement and move the chain. Now, the good news is you don't need to buy a new garage door opener or even call someone to repair it. A complete replacement gear and sprocket kit can be easily bought online and replaced as a DIY. Now, I'm not going to go through the procedure here, as it's not the point of this video, but there are some great step-by-step videos already on YouTube that will show you how to replace it in minutes. Thank you for watching our video on automatic garage door openers and testing their safety features. If you find this information useful, please subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And think about us for your next home inspection.